Little surprises around every corner, but nothing dangerous.
Ladies and gentlemen, motherfucking degenerates, welcome back to Murph's Unpopular Opinion. I imagine most of you are returning. Great, fucking awesome, wonderful. Yes, I am not hungover because this is way after last week's episode. Was I hungover the next day? No, because I'm not a pussy. That's right, but I did get sober. No fucking joke. That was it. I fucking had my last hurrah, and I did get sober. And then I said, fuck that bullshit. This shit's gay. It's gay and lame as hell. So let's just keep the party going. No, I'm not getting all fucked up. You see, I got the liquid death here. Every episode's not going to be party time in this motherfucker. I don't know who you think you are.
I'm vengeance.
And I'm just in here partying for you. I'm not your little fucking circus clown. Fuck you. I'll party when I want to. But a little bit of that never hurt anybody. You know what I mean? Well, maybe some people. I don't know. Jesus. That's right. I'm back. Not sober. Sobriety's for bitches. Now, obviously, we have a lot of stuff to talk about. Okay? A lot of shit has happened. And when I say talk, you have a lot of shit to listen. To listen about. To listen about. You're gonna be listening to a lot of shit around here. Alright? That's just how this fucking works. There is no talking from you. This isn't a conversation. I yap. Alright? So we don't have a lot of stuff to talk about. I do. Okay? So let me start with something before you people get all fucking pissy with me. Before you get all pissy with me like I know you wanna. Alright? I need to come out and say something serious. I haven't told many people this. Pretty much anybody. Honestly, to be honest with you, now that I'm thinking about it, nobody knows. I'm actually revealing some pretty fucked up shit for the first time. This isn't a fucking joke. I'm not fucking around. This probably isn't the right way to do it. I just don't know how to tell friends and family. I don't know how else to... I don't know how else to really fucking do this, to be honest with you. As much as I talk my shit and run my mouth and I'm all fucking loud and angry, I have a hard time communicating in real life. And, friends, family, viewers of this shit, fans, all fucking 19, 20 of you, thanks for watching. Man, this is not easy. It's not hard. Or it is hard. I am suffering. I'm just gonna show you. I have alopecia. And I'm suffering from it. And I don't know. It's so hard, you know? It feels good just to I have alopecia. Okay? And I'm not ashamed of it. And I don't want anybody to make fun of me. Oh. It's kind of a lot of weight lifted off of my back, you know? It's kind of a lot of weight just lifted right off my back, thank God. It's not life-threatening. I'm not gonna die early. It's, for those of you who don't know, it's a disorder where my body attacks my hair follicle cells and I can't grow hair. Well, wait. Well, no, hold on. No, that's not what I don't have. What the fuck? No, now that I'm thinking about it, that's wrong. I shave my head. I do this to myself. I don't have alopecia. The fuck am I talking about? Of course we know what I'm talking about. Look at that shit. Where's my Oscar? I want a fucking Oscar. Did you see that performance? Better than anything Will Smith or Jada Pinkett fuckbag have ever fucking done in their entire careers. Fuck you. Fuck the Smith family. I'm coming out, motherfucker, swinging. Wait. Just swinging, throwing fucking fisticuffs at these pussies. These fucking ridiculous cocksucking pieces of shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Alopecia? Oh my god! No! Not alopecia! Oh, boo-hoo! I have a disorder where I can't grow hair. Listen, if you're that sensitive about it, you fucking cunt, then why don't you get a wig? You got enough money. Get a fucking wig and shut the fuck up about it. You didn't have to tell anybody. You didn't have to tell anybody shit about your fucking alopecia, you rich fucking entitled cunt. You didn't have to say anything to anybody about it. Go out, get yourself a goddamn wig. Nobody would fucking know. Do you know how many black women walk around with no hair anyway and are wearing wigs, and a lot of people have no fucking clue? Get the fuck out of here. If you've been living under a fucking rock for the past fucking week, few days, this comes out on Friday, at least it should, barring no setbacks. This happened Sunday, and if you don't know, Chris Rock hosted the Oscars. Who gives a shit? The Oscars are not about Chris Rock. I mean the Oscars. The Oscars are fucking gay. Okay? I'll get to that. You know what? We'll get into that now. Yeah, I know you don't like it when I jump around. Too bad! We'll get back to it. It's a huge story. It's not like I'm going to forget that no matter how much of this I have. Relax, okay? The Oscars are fucking retarded. Alright? The Oscars are stupid. I don't care. All the movies that win awards for the most part, a lot of them, they're not must-see films. The Oscars, the Academy Awards shit, all that crap they'll give a fucking award to anything. Anything that's in black and white and in a foreign language, that's an immediate Oscar consideration because it's so deep and so telling. Ooh, it's in black and white. They made a real creative choice. Get the fuck out of here. It's in a foreign language, even though it didn't need to be. Okay? It's in Middle Eastern. And that just adds so many elements to the film. Shut the fuck up. The Oscars are stupid as hell. The movies we all go see that break records at the box office, you know, a normal person like you and myself, the movies we go fucking see, for the most part, are never Oscar considerations. They're just not, alright? All you fuckbags couldn't wait to run out and go see fucking, you know, Marvel's Endgame and shit. Avengers Endgame, when that came out, and that broke tons of goddamn records. Where was that Oscar? Even though it didn't deserve one, the movie did suck. But listen, the point is that it's not a popularity contest. They review and they give a fuck about movies that the rest of us don't even really give a shit about. How many times you sit and watch The Pianist? Do you even know who's in The Pianist? Pretty sure that movie did pretty goddamn well at the fucking Academy Awards or the Oscars when it was nominated. I'm pretty sure it won a lot of shit. Have you seen it? No, I haven't either. I don't give a fuck. Adrian Brody's the fucking main character in that film. Well, the main actor. He's top billing of The Pianist. Do you know who that is? A few of you do, I'm sure. Fuck Adrian Brody. Who cares? He doesn't do shit that's worth a while. Not my point. Let's get back to it. The fucking Oscars are stupid. All they do is give awards out to pretentious cocksucking bullshit. And if not, it's always got to be some... You know what doesn't win a goddamn Oscar? Where's the Oscar for Best Horror Movie? Best Kill. Right? Where's the good shit? That's why good movies that are fucking... Like, Hereditary should have won some Oscars. Where was the Oscars that Hereditary should have swept with? That movie was fucked up. I actually just watched it again recently. God damn, well, part of it. I was, coming off of my sobriety. I was getting off the fucking wagon and decided I was gonna get really high with my friends and rewatch Hereditary. So, terrifying film. Good God, does it freak you the fuck out. But, I passed out a couple times. But that's like the third or fourth time I've seen the movie. Either way, where's the fucking considerations for fucking Hereditary? That movie was fantastic. Alright, but we didn't give that shit. We just keep giving awards to pretentious the whole fucking thing is just a big suck each other's cocks. Bunch of rich cocksucking pieces of shit. Just up there patting each other on the back and fondling each other's balls and grabbing each other's clitorises all fucking night. Oh, you did so well doing your job. Let's not forget that they're just getting awards for doing their job that they get paid to do. Yeah. Where's the fucking big TV aired fucking televised celebration of the local 402 Plumbers Union Awards? What? We don't have that? Best drain unclogging. We got fucking, Jimmy Gorloni. Jimmy Gorloni's up for consideration for best drain unclogging this year. Oh, yeah, very nice, dude. Yeah, fucking, let's take a look at it. Wow, holy shit, he cleared that. You see how fast he cleared that drain, Bobby? You see how fucking fast he cleared that? Holy shit, he cleared that fucking drain fast as hell. You gotta give it to him. You gotta give it to him. Get the fuck out of here. No, it's the people who don't deserve awards. To be honest with you. You get everything. Everything else. You don't have to pay for a lot of shit. You just walk into a place and you're, oh my God, it's Will Smith. We're just so happy to be around the Fresh Prince, which, let's dive into that a bit. Well, I take a lot of turns. But it's okay. I always get to my destination. I like taking the scenic route there. But you fucking say that, oh my God. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was not a good show. I don't know why it's this big. Is it a nostalgia thing for you 90s kids like myself? Is that all it is? You remember it being good because it was on TV and that was it? Like, it wasn't a good show. Go back and watch. You know what I'm nostalgic for? Power Rangers. That was my shit. Ninja Turtles. That was my shit. Go back and watch a Power Rangers episode. It fucking blows. The show is terrible.
Are they ready?
They are, my queen!
Attack! At least those two.
Whoa, what's going on?
It's terrible. I feel bad for my father for being a good dad and taking me to go see that and having to sit through that fucking movie in the theater. Sorry, Daddy. Jesus Christ, I don't blame you for going, God. I bet I know he was sitting there watching it going, well, that's it. My kid's retarded. He's retarded. And I don't blame you. I get it. I'm not, but I understand why you would think so. The Power Rangers it's terrible. It's an awful show. It was fucking awesome in like 1994, let me tell you, or 5, or whatever the fuck the show came out. It was great. It was the best thing ever. You had to run home and catch that Power Rangers episode. Otherwise, you were a fucking dork the next day. You don't know what happened? You didn't see that they revealed who the mysterious new asshole Green Ranger is? You don't know who it is? Get the fuck out of here. That show's garbage. Excuse me. Terrible show. So was Fresh Prince. Fresh Prince sucked. The only thing I even know about the Fresh Prince is the main story. Like, what the fucking why he's in Bel Air. I know the stupid song, because it's fucking everywhere all the time. You couldn't escape that. I know the Carlton dance, right? I know that from it. And I know that whole, I don't even know if that's true. Is that ever confirmed? The whole scene of Will Smith whining about his daddy not being there because it was part of the show, but it really wasn't because it was raw emotion, but they left it in. And Uncle Phil was comforting him genuinely because it was a real scene. He was really saying how he really felt. That's all I know about the show. I've seen a few minutes of episodes here and there. I would turn it on because everybody, dude, Fresh Prince, I love Fresh Prince, bunch of fucking morons. I would turn it on here and there and be like, this is boring. This is boring. Who cares? It's not funny. It's fucking boring. This is not a good comedic sitcom of a show. I don't care. It sucks. And no, it's not because it was black people. I'd rather watch Hanging with Mr. Cooper, to be entirely honest with you. I told you, I love Family Matters was my shit. All black people. Loved Family Matters. So don't give me that crap. I talked up Family Matters over that goddamn all-white show, Full House. I'd rather watch Family Matters. I stand by that. I'll die on that hill. Oscars are stupid. Fresh Prince was stupid. Okay? Like I said, Oscars just a bunch of people pat each other on the back for doing their goddamn jobs. And they go, you did it the best this time. You did it the best. And all these people are rich as fuck, famous as shit. They're wearing dresses and tuxedos and shit to these shows that cost more than what you're probably going to make in the next 6 months. It's ridiculous. The little gift bags that they get at these places is definitely more than what fucking tens of thousands of dollars worth of shit in there. Shit that enough money in those gift bags that would change a lot of our lives. No joke. So, you expect me, I don't know why people turn this shit on and go, I hope she wins, I hope he wins, I hope they win, oh my god. Oh, I'm really hoping his performance, and that was so good. Oh my god, his performance in that was so good. Her performance was so good. How about the other awards? Other than Best Actor or Best Actress and Best Supporting Actor or Actress and whatever the hell, right? Best Movie, Best Picture, they call it. Even though I don't understand that, they call it Best Picture, right? It's not a picture. It's a moving picture. Why don't they call it Best Moving Picture? If you're going to be all old school with it, why the hell don't you just call it Best Moving Picture? Because that's what it is. It's not Best Picture. It's not just a picture. It's not a still image. You're talking about the whole goddamn movie. Can we just call it Best Movie and get with the fucking times around here? I don't know what the hell's going on over there. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. I don't need that shit. So I don't watch the Oscars. I don't care. Now, when some shit like this happens, so now we're all the way back around, everybody. Thanks for taking that trip. I hope you enjoyed your ride on the Murph. So, if you don't know what happened, Chris Rock hosting the Oscars, I'm a fan, okay? I like Chris Rock. I think he's funny as shit. Now, all those goddamn Adam Sandler movies he's a part of and shit, Adam Sandler's really taking a dive here and there. You know, there's like Grown Ups 12 or some shit. I don't know. It's whatever. Chris Rock's movies aren't necessarily gems, but I think his stand-up is fantastic. I think Chris Rock is funny as fuck. He's great. Will Smith, if you've known me at all, I have outspokenly talked about how I cannot stand his ass, and I don't think he's that good of an actor. Sorry, I don't think he's that good of a fucking actor. I don't. And before you jump on that train of racism, see, I gotta cover all my fucking bases here. I think Denzel Washington is one of the best actors ever. He's fantastic. Unbelievable. I love Denzel Washington.
My nigga.
He happens to be black, so, you know, if I were a real racist, clearly I would just be like, it's Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, let's see, after that, I don't know, fucking Seth Rogen, you know, it's, no. Oh, boy. So, love Chris Rock. Will Smith, I've been completely outspoken on my hatred for Will Smith. I've never been a fan of his. What the fuck has he done that's so good? What has he done that nobody else could have filled that role? That's where I want you to give me there's a reason I'm wearing my fucking There Will Be Blood shirt. Okay? This is Daniel Plainview, a character played by Daniel Day-Lewis, the greatest actor of all fucking time. All right? That guy is unfucking believable. Every goddamn thing he touches for the most part is gold. And even if the movie sucks, which don't get me wrong, every movie he's been a part of has not been great. But every movie he's in, you can look at that movie and go, yeah, even if the movie blows, he's great in it. He's unreal. That is the best actor ever. There's no doubt about that. If you say otherwise, you're an idiot. And you need to go watch some more Daniel Day-Lewis films. I suggest you start with There Will Be Blood.
Stop crying, you sniveling ass. Stop your nonsense. You're just the afterbirth, Eli.
No.
Slithered out on your mother's filth.
No.
They should have put you in a glass jar on the mantelpiece.
Might be my favorite film, but it quite possibly is the best film ever made. It's amazing. So, that being said, name me a movie where if you take Will Smith out of it, there is nobody you can put in that place. Because nobody other than Daniel Day-Lewis would have pulled off this fucking movie. Would have pulled off Abraham Lincoln. In Lincoln, he was awesome as Abraham Lincoln. Now, movie's not great. Not a great movie. It's very dull. It's very dry. It's pretty goddamn boring. But his acting in there is fantastic. Now, are you looking at Bad Boys and going, nobody could have played that role other than Will Smith? No, you're not. Are you looking at I Am Legend, one of his big achievements everybody likes to point to and go, I Am Legend is awesome? I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I've never seen the movie front to back. It's boring. It's boring. I don't know how far I've made it. I haven't made it that far. I don't like it. I don't care. And I'll tell you what, a lot of it has to do with my dislike, hatred of Will Smith. I can't sit there and watch Will Smith be Will Smith on camera for an hour and a half plus. I just can't do it. He's not good enough of an actor to carry a film on his back pretty much by himself. The dog was more interesting of a character. He's not that. The dog was a better actor. He's not that good of an actor. Did you see After Earth? Oh, golly. And if you don't hate his family, because let's get right down to it. I may not like Will Smith that much, but his family is fucking awful. His wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, who we all know is best in her movie... What's that big standout movie that Jada Pinkett Smith was in that she was like the star of and was... Well, now she was in the Matrix. I mean, she wasn't the star. She wasn't even the supporting, really. I mean, she's here, that she's there, but she's not a main actress. So what else is she? Well, I mean, was she in Set It Off? I mean, with Queen Latifah and shit? She's probably in Set It Off. I don't remember, because I don't remember Set It Off. I remember it was about 3 women who, I think they rob a bank or some shit, or just are robbing people or something. I don't fucking know. I would say Jada Pinkett Smith's biggest claim to fame for me, I suppose I would go with Menace to Society. And even still, she was not the main character, and you didn't need a lot of her in the film at all. And she wasn't very good in it. But, Jada Pinkett Smith, for some reason, is extremely famous. Could it perhaps be that she's, married to Will Smith? Who's a million times more famous than she is? Let's fucking get real here. Did you care about Jada Pinkett? Or did you give a fuck when she became Jada Pinkett Smith? That's when you started caring. And all of a sudden you go, oh, 2 famous people, oh my God. And they got married, and they've been together for so long. That's the big problem. Everybody wants this fucking whole marriage thing between the 2 of them to work out. Because everybody's still upset that, Brangelina fucking cut it quits, and he left her to go fucking Angelina Jolie. Or no, that was Brangelina. Fuck am I talking about? What'd they call it? They call it Branifer? I don't know. Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston, when they broke up. Then he left her for fucking Brangelina shit. And then they fucking split up or whatever the hell. But of course, everybody's all mad because it's Brad Pitt, Jennifer Aniston, oh, they belong together, yada, yada, yada. Same thing in this Will Smith situation. All right, everybody wants this to work out because they're one of Hollywood's power couples, right? So they've been together. They're making it work. They really love each other. Yeah. While both of them are off getting pussy and dick on the side every 5 fucking seconds. Look, I'm not saying that, hey, your relationship is your relationship. I get it. But you know what? That type of relationship, not easy to sustain. And even less easy to sustain when you're probably Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith. And you're in the limelight constantly. Okay? And you're fucking famous as shit. Probably a little bit harder to try to contain that and deal with all that shit. I'm sure it's a lot easier when you're just some regular podunk motherfucker and you're going, yeah, every now and then, I let a friend or 2 or a buddy of mine fuck my wife and we videotape it, and then every now and then I get in there, yeah, that might be a little easier to sustain for us. Because that maybe your wife's only fucking, the guy who works the tilt-a-whirl or some shit. These people are famous as fuck. Boy, do they have options, right? Right? How pissed off would Will Smith be if he found out that she was banging fucking Chris Hemsworth? Or what the hell's his name? Who's the other big fucker? Fuck, I can't think of his name now. Aquaman, Game of Thrones. Well, you can't answer me, obviously, but, I forget his name. Jason Momoa. What if he found out Jason Momoa was fucking turning his wife out? And then what? You know what I'm saying? It's bad enough that it was some goddamn kid who she helped get off drugs or something. Yeah. Get off the smack and get on this pussy. You're just trading drugs at that point, I imagine. So, in all honesty, this shit's fucking nonsense. So, Chris Rock makes a fucking joke because Jada Pinkett Smith has alopecia, which, oh no, worst disease ever. So terrible. Grow the fuck up. Relax. So he says, Jada, love you, blah, blah. Can't wait to see you, G.I. Jane 2, right? You know all this shit. I'm just going over it, like I said, in case you haven't seen it, which I don't know how. It's like watching the fucking Spider-Man reboots and Batman reboots and always having to watch Spider-Man get bit by the spider or Batman's parents get fucking murdered. We know, we got it. We got it. You can skip past that part in the films. I don't need the time wasted showing me that shit. We know the fucking story by now. We know the main goddamn storyline. We don't need it. So, you don't need that shit here, alright? Either way, I'm going to run through it. Not what the fuck I'm talking about, but either way, I'm going to run through it. Chris Rock makes a joke, G.I. Jane 2, in the movie G.I. Jane, the original, there is no 2, that's obviously a joke. In the original G.I. Jane, Demi Moore famously shaved her head to make the part of her being a G.I., blah, blah, all that shit, she's going to the army, whatever the fuck. So, because she has alopecia and has no hair, stupid little throwaway bullshit G.I. Jane 2 joke, and when you see Will Smith, he's immediately, yes, I know people have said it already, I get that. He's immediately going, and Jada is going, oh, this is fucking bullshit. And death stare. And then the camera cuts away. And in between Will Smith laughing, Jada Pinkett rolling her eyes, the camera going back to Chris Rock, something happens there. Take a guess at what. And now Will Smith is walking up the stage to slap the fucking shit out of Chris Rock. To defend his cunt wife's honor. What happened in those few seconds where the camera cuts away? Do I have to really explain that to you? We all know exactly what the hell happened. She's looking at him, death stare. Will Smith is like, nope, not funny. I'm gonna move this motherfucker. That's what happened. It was funny until Jada Pinkett Smith had her little scowl on. And Will Smith was like, fuck, I gotta do something now. And that's why, after he slaps Chris, walks back to his seat, sits down, when they show him and he's yelling, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth! Yes! That, you know, and yeah, you can see his lips quivering. His adrenaline's going because this is not a comfortable situation for Will Smith. He's not comfortable doing this. This wasn't part of his plan. This is the fucking witch that he's married to. Who's like, you better handle that. You were Ali, weren't you? You better go handle that. That's what that shit is. That's it. He's under her fucking little control, and I don't know why. Like I said, as much as I hate him, he needs to leave her ass. Your kids are old enough now. You don't give me that shit about divorce and fucking up the kids, which I go into a whole diatribe about that being a child of divorce. Boo. Boo for me. I hate that shit. You know, I'm gonna go into it. I hate that goddamn shit. I'm so tired of seeing television, movies, people in real life sit there and, oh, my parents divorced. It's been really hard on me. How old are you? Well, they broke up and they got a divorce when I was 16. 16 and you can't handle it? You can't handle it? My parents divorced when I was like 7. You know what's awesome about that? Everything. Everything. Might have been the best fucking thing that my parents ever did. Was split up. Because this was going to be a fucking problem. It was recognized. And now because of that, guess what I get? I don't have to grow up listening to fights and arguments in my fucking house. I don't have to fucking sit there and, holy shit, is dad going to hit mom? I don't have to deal with any of that shit. My parents divorced. They're separate away from each other. If there's a problem, there's a fucking problem, but nobody's in the house. I don't have to come home from school and listen to constant fighting, arguing. This person's out banging somebody else because they're unhappy. Now this person's banging somebody else because they're unhappy. Should we break up? No, let's just keep fighting every day because the fucking, we got the fuck bag upstairs. We got the fucking accident up there, so we better stay together because that's what's expected of us. Now, it's much worse. It's much worse to have to deal with that. Be happy that your parents are getting divorced, because if they're getting divorced, it's because they can't fucking make it work. And now you don't have to deal with all the shit. You know what you do get, though? You know what you get? All you people who got parents who are still together. How many Christmases did you get? I got 2 Christmases. I got 2 birthdays. I got 2 of everything. Yeah. Now, I'm sure there was some collusion between my parents. Fucking sneak behind my back a little bit that I don't know about. And they're going, nah, what are you getting, the little fucker, for Christmas? Well, I'm getting him the Spider-Man playset that he's been asking for, and blah, blah, and this and that. And like, all right, cool. Well, I'm getting him this video game, and I'm getting him a goddamn whatever. And then your parents, hopefully, have that conversation of, what are we getting him, bitch? And he's like, well, asshole, I'm going to get him this and this and this. And then hopefully they argue during that, and then they both walk away from it and go, fucking motherfucker thinks she's gonna get him some fucking Spider-Man playset and shit into Jurassic Park. No, not fucking happening. You go ahead and get him that shit. And then come Christmas time, you sit there and you go, fuck, dude, I got all the playsets I wanted. Yes! And now I'm still going over there for Christmas Part 2 later. Yeah! Then you go over there, and you're going, I got 2 fucking Christmases, 2 birthdays, 2 all that shit, right? Which is in all honesty, not being facetious or bullshitting around anymore, truthfully, it's much better when your parents get fucking divorced, to be honest with you. It's a hassle to a certain extent for the parents. It is a hassle to a certain extent of, you know, the parent who you may not live with. You want to see that parent as much as you see the other one. You wish you could. That's the part that sucks. I agree with that. But when you're at an older age, it's much easier to be able to have some sort of freedom to go see that other parent for the most part whenever the fuck you want. It's not like when you're 9 or 10 and one parent wants to be an asshole to the other one so they don't let the other one fucking pick you up or whatever the hell's going on. Much easier when you're a little older. So I'm tired of seeing all that whiny ass horse shit. My parents got divorced. Yeah, been there, alright? Stop playing the sympathy card. Not that fucking serious. It's probably better for you. A better environment you're growing up in, hopefully. Assuming, you know, dad or mom doesn't shack up with somebody who's some abusive fucking piece of garbage. That could always happen. I don't know. But you gotta roll the dice. Roll the dice. You know what I didn't have to deal with? That whole goddamn... What's his fucking name? You know. Shit, now I can't think of his name. Chris something, right? Yeah, I don't know. You know, the guy who fucking murdered his pregnant wife and then strangled or suffocated his 2 small daughters and then threw them in a goddamn barrel at a construction site. Or an oil pit or some shit, some type of pit of some kind. Chris Watts. Yes. Yeah, I don't have to deal with that. You know, they separated, so neither one of them feels the need to have to want to kill the other one to get the fuck out, and possibly me as well. You know, that's, whew, dodge that bullet. So, the fuck was, see, this is the problem, because I have an addiction, a disease, if you will. I don't agree with the slapping, clearly. I don't agree with that at all. Will Smith's a bitch. Goes up there and slaps the fucking shit out of Chris Rock, who didn't even see that one coming. Assumed that it was going to be some sort of a bit. And we're going to do this shit over fucking Jada Pinkett Smith, who embarrassed the shit out of Will Smith for the past couple goddamn years. Embarrasses this man publicly. And you want to take it out on Chris Rock? Come on, dude. You know you wanted to turn around and crack the shit out of your fucking wife for sure. You know you did. But you can't. Can't hit her. So, fuck it. Opportunity knocks. She's kind of making me do it anyway. I'm gonna take it. I'll take it. It's something. Oh, good God. You know what? I don't need this water. Luckily, I come prepared. Huh? Yeah, get that shit out of here. Come on. I'm getting fucked up, but you know, I do feel like a beer.
I remember when I had my first beer.
A nice, cold silver bullet. The mountains are blue. It's going to be good. And I'm going to have one to celebrate the new partnership between the Chicago White Sox and goddamn Coors and Miller. Oh, it's going to be nice getting me a good old silver bullet at the ball game, huh? Oh, yeah. That tastes like yelling slurs at Cub fans. That tastes like smelling grilled onions on the concourse. I understand that didn't make sense, but I'm drunk. No, I'm not. I'm just enjoying this Coors Light. It's so good. But you knew that already. Will Smith's a little bitch. Slapped shot at Chris Rock just because, again, he wants to take it out on his fucking wife. It's not right what happened. And now we're going to get to this point where this just continues to be pushed in society where violence is okay as long as somebody says the wrong words to you. That's it now. And people are sitting there bitching about all these different words that you shouldn't be saying to somebody. So the proper reaction to that is, let's knock them the fuck out. Let's go hit somebody. That's not worse than the words? Let me tell you something. I think I'd much rather somebody call me a fat faggot while I'm walking out of a TJ Maxx or some shit than just somebody crack me in the back of the fucking head with a baseball bat or even just a closed fist coming out of nowhere from behind. I think I'm okay with the words. I think I'm all right. Come on, man. This is where we're at. Violence is okay as long as the right words or the wrong ones, however you want to look at it. Because I think it's just an opportunity. That's what this is. All these psychopaths bitching about words being literal violence and then using literal violence to combat those words. This is the craziest shit I've ever fucking seen. And I'm not talking about just the Oscars. I'm talking about that premise of people using violence because they think that the words said to them are literal violence, as I've seen that being said, to combat that shit. What the fuck are we talking about? Do you understand the crazy-ass puzzle that is? Where's the logic involved in this? There isn't any. No logic, no common sense. Makes no fucking sense at all. It's ridiculous. But now we're getting to the point where even on the goddamn Oscars, nationally televised, millions of people watching across the entire country, and you have people defending Will Smith, who walked up there and slapped the shit out of somebody over words. And not just horrific, terrible words, because they weren't. It was mild shit. It's not like she had cancer and the reason why her hair fell out is because of chemotherapy and radiation. And fucking he's like, hey, there's Will Smith. There's Jada Pinkett Smith. You gonna die of cancer soon. Yes, he is. Like, no, he didn't fucking, nope. Didn't say anything horrible like that. Because that's not a joke. That's just being a piece of shit. What he said was a joke. Was it a good joke? No, not really, because G.I. Jane's outdated as fuck. But that's not the point. The point is you can't just go around hitting people because you don't like some shit that they said. Because where does it stop and where does it even start? I don't know where the line is drawn for any of this. Do you? Do you have a clear-cut line of where this stuff is drawn where you're like, I can absolutely say this to somebody, I absolutely cannot say that? It's the same thing with all of this shit. Why comedians should be allowed to say anything they want, even if it's not funny, even if it is distasteful. But if they're up there doing their job trying to be entertaining, they should be able to say whatever they want. And not have to worry about getting hit in the fucking face for it. Because if it's garbage and it's shitty and it was in bad taste, the general populace will go, yeah, we didn't like that one. And we don't really appreciate what you did there. You don't have to hit somebody. You don't have to try to get them to lose their job. You just go, oh, I hope on their next special that they don't fucking say horrible shit like that. And maybe it's better. I just won't watch that one again because I didn't like it. There you go. Well, that was real simple. Chris Rock had been talking shit about everybody all goddamn night. And I'm sure there was laughs coming from that. There was laughs on that joke coming from that table from the goddamn guy who slapped him anyway. He was laughing. And goes up there and fucking cold-cocks Chris Rock. And Chris Rock ate that shit like a goddamn champion. He didn't falter. He didn't grab his face and be like, Jesus Christ, the hell is wrong? No, none of that shit. He literally was like, oh, wow. Wow. Chris Rock, or fucking Will Smith, just slapped the shit out of me on live TV. That's it. That's all that is. It's really not a fucking big deal if somebody says words that you don't like. There's no, and in all honesty, she's just a cunt.
Cunt?
And like I was going to say earlier, so is that whole family. Jaden's irritating as shit. I mean, you don't blame Will Smith to a certain extent lashing out. I wouldn't be surprised if he just Benoit'd that whole fucking family one day.
Monday night, my wife and my children will not be watching Raw because I am going to do something that is unthinkable.
Just gave him the old Chris Benoit treatment because that's what he wants to do. That's what he wants. He just wants to be rid of these fucks. This guy's kid running around in fucking dresses and shit, being annoying on fucking Twitter and social media. Then he's got his wife out here telling everybody about how she's getting turned out by somebody else who's like their kid's age. Embarrassing him. And they go, oh, they have an open relationship though. They have an open marriage. Yeah, well, he didn't know it was that open because it caught him a little off guard. Remember the tears and the crying that he was doing? Don't think he was prepared for that one. Because she's sitting there, here's the thing. Yeah, you're right. They got an open marriage. And they're allowed to do that shit. Yeah, they are allowed to do it. We've all heard that. And we know that Will Smith goes out there and bangs bitches. We know that he does it, but we really don't know that he does it. You know what I'm saying? Because Will Smith's not going around going, yeah, I fucked this chick in Portland, and then we were down there filming a movie in Florida, so I was banging this chick there, whatever. Not a big deal. We got an open marriage. No, he keeps all that shit quiet. She has to go and put out in the open. And she's like, oh yeah, I was getting fucked, but you remember what's his face? Oh yeah, he was fucking me all the time. You didn't know? Oh, come on, you know, we were in an entanglement. We're in an entanglement. You know that. Well, whatever. Stop boo-hooing. It's fine. Like, no, you embarrass the shit out of him. And he said, his kid's running around in fucking dresses, acting like a weirdo, being annoying and shit. His daughter, who really knows? She did make that fucking one stupid song where she's slinging her fucking hair around or whatever. Would that come out like 10 fucking years ago? That song enough is just to be like, fuck you too. That whole family sucks. They suck. All of them are trash. They're all fucking garbage. They're shit people. Just stop glorifying any of them. And now Will Smith, like you said, really showed you that he's a scumbag. He doesn't give a fuck. Goes up there and slaps somebody. That's because he's out of control. He needs help. He's clearly got mental issues. I don't care. I don't give a shit. That doesn't, he's got mental issues, but he's able to keep filming fucking movies and doing all that shit. He's fine doing all that. He's fine playing Venus and Serena Williams' dad. He could do that really well, enough to win an Oscar right after slapping the shit out of Chris Rock. He's able to do all that. But then, in this situation, he just lost control because he's got mental problems. I don't fucking buy it. It's an excuse. It's a cop-out. Mental problems. Yeah, he might.
No, I don't want French toast. I want French pancakes like at IHOP. The same kind, just the same kind like they have at IHOP. That's what my favorite breakfast is, okay?
But obviously he's able to function otherwise when he needs to make a movie and make fucking $28 million. He's able to not be a piece of shit then. He's able to not go around just slapping and hitting fucking coworkers. It's ridiculous. Nobody should be on his side. Nobody should be on her side. Least of all her side. She's the worst of it. She has his balls in her purse, no doubt. He's just a little lapdog. That's it. That's all he is. Just doing whatever she tells him. Hey, Jada. Me and Martin Lawrence and John Travolta, we were actually gonna go. Yeah, I know this is all goofy names. People probably never be hanging out together, but we're gonna go out later to the bar and stuff. Why do you think you going to the bar, Will? Why do you think you going to the bar with these hooligans? I don't like no Martin Lawrence. I don't like John Travolta, half gay ass. I don't like that shit. Nah, I think you're going to sit at home. You're going to sit at home and you're going to listen to me read off of new recipes that I'm getting off of Quora or Pinterest. You're going to sit there and you're going to watch me. And that's it. I just want you to be here. Or I'm sure there's days where she goes, what are you doing? Well, I thought maybe we'd go out and, maybe get some dinner. I don't even want to see you. Get the fuck out of here. I got somebody coming through in about 20, 25 minutes. They about to really put the screws to me. You know what I'm saying, Willie? Get out of here. She runs shit. And that's it. And now he's embarrassed. He's all fucked up. No excuse. No excuse. Like I said, either everything's on the table as far as comedy goes or nothing is. As soon as you take one thing off and go, all right, well, somebody's got alopecia, you can't make fun of them for that. Well, all right. But, then somebody else is like, yeah, but I got an ingrown fucking toenail. So, we can't make fun of those anymore either, right? Like, fuck. Well, if we... Okay, fine. Can't make fun of ingrown toenails. But I do have this new joke. It's about doing, donuts in a parking lot, during wintertime. One time my cousin's friend was killed while he was doing donuts in a parking lot. It was an accident. They wound up hitting a light pole in the parking lot and he died. So I don't see why that's funny and I don't think you should joke about that. All right. Okay. You're right. No, you're right. We won't joke about that either. That's off the table as well. So the other day, right, my daughter comes in the room and she's eating gummy worms, okay? Excuse me. Yeah, my daughter was kidnapped and molested, and the only thing that the molester gave her to eat for 3 months was gummy worms. So I'd really appreciate it if you wouldn't... Yeah, no, I got it. You know what? I don't know. It's... really nothing is funny now. Do you understand that now comedy's just gone? There's nothing funny. If I don't know what it is that you find funny, you have the sense of humor of a fucking deck chair, you piece of shit. What is it that you find funny? You can't joke about this, you can't joke about that. Well, it doesn't really leave a lot of shit left when there's always some reason to not joke about anything. Anything. Somebody else could just come out and be upset about whatever the next thing is that you're trying to joke about. There will always be somebody. You know what I don't like about paper plates? Actually, paper plates are a trigger for me. I'm a widow. My husband died. He was choking on a cheeseburger, and it was on a paper plate. And the last thing he actually saw was the paper plate in front of his face on the floor. So they're kind of a trigger for me. Cool, paper plate's off the fucking table now. Anything. You can always... I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's really not. Because it's all it takes is 1, 2 things get yanked off, and now everybody goes... Because it's not really anybody's offended or hurt. They just want to be. They want to give off the illusion that they're offended and hurt because it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity for sympathy. Oh boy, does Jada Pinkett Smith eat that up. Because if she was really concerned with her alopecia, like I said, she wouldn't have told anybody. She would have got herself a wig. She wouldn't announce it to the world. She's talked about it publicly. And she said, well, you know, there's really nothing I can do but laugh about it. Well, not that night you didn't. Not that night. Will Smith going up there and slapping Chris Rock wasn't going to grow your fucking hair back. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. I don't know. The whole goddamn episode was not supposed to be just all that shit, but we did take some routes.
Hell yes.
We went places. We had an adventure together. You know? It was like a little RPG of some kind. I guess. I don't know what that means. And I don't care to know. And I don't know why you're so fucking concerned. Listen, I wanted to get into all kinds of shit, but I see the time over here. I'm not dumb. I can read. I don't have a lot of time left to do all the other things I want to talk about because there's things that even predated this shit that I want to get into. I want to talk about the trans swimmer situation. Boy, do I have a lot to say on that. You know, I'm not going to sit there. No, I'm not going to sit there and tell you everything that I'd like to get to. There's plenty of shit I want to get to. I had a whole active shooter segment planned and ready to go, but we're not going to get to that. It's a decent one. I got to start that. That's going to have to be next week. That's going to have to be next week. I wonder if I'll be sober then. I don't know. I don't fucking care, dude. Look, long story short, Will Smith's a piece of shit. Jada Pinkett Smith's a piece of shit. Jaden, Willow, pieces of shit. Don't know him, don't like him, don't care. Don't care. Chris Rock, I find funny. There's no bias here, though. I'm not biased in this situation. If Chris Rock was wrong, I would say he was wrong. But he wasn't. He wasn't wrong. Sorry. You'd be mad about it. I don't care. They saw all these dum-dums. Everybody who's defending Will Smith is, what would you say if somebody did that to your wife? Well, it's that specific situation. My wife happens to have alopecia, and she's lost her hair, and for some fucking reason she's not wearing a wig. I don't know. She's doing that whole embrace it shit, acting like she's in Black Panther or something, so fine. If she was genuinely upset, I'd have to do the old, hey, I get it. But you know he's doing his job and you know he didn't mean that like that. You know that. And if you don't know that, and then you want to make a big fucking stink about this, then I'm out of here. Then I'm out. I'm packing up my Xbox One and I'm getting the hell out of here. You'll get the papers in the mail. I mean, no, probably not, but I also wouldn't go up there and just fucking slap somebody, especially me. How the fuck would I be able to sit there and be like, no, I totally was justified slapping somebody because they made a comment? In that situation, That comment in that situation. Now, if we're out and about and somebody just calls my wife a bitch, yeah, I'm throwing fucking hands. Because that's what you wanted. Let's be honest. If somebody does that, you're out walking around, you're with your girlfriend or your wife or your fiance or fucking your daughter, I don't fucking know. And some dude is just like, yo, watch where you're walking, bitch. Whoa! You see me standing here, you know by saying that this is a fucking altercation. So this is where we're at now. That's where it's justified, when that person's looking for the fight. Chris Rock was not looking for a fucking fight. He was entirely in shock of it. He's like, God, what the fuck? Shit, alright, hey, show must go on. Everybody go, oh, he's a bitch, he didn't do anything, blah, blah, he's a pussy. Let's be honest here. Chris Rock, again, Will Smith was Ali in a film. You don't think he picked up some shit when he's still got to train like that? You don't think he's picked up some shit? I don't remember Chris Rock being in Rambo 9. You know? That's fucking, he's not that guy. So, I don't blame Chris Rock for A, not trying to fight back. And I don't blame him for just fucking going on. I don't blame him for not pressing charges, although I will say, I would absolutely, because fuck him. If I ate that shit, and then, instead of when because that's the thing, he was dumb enough, he knew the whole time that Chris Rock wasn't going to do shit, which is why he walked his candy ass up there and fucking hit him to begin with. Because if he even had an inkling, any fucking sense that Chris Rock would have hauled off and hit him back, or started to do anything, Will Smith would not have turned around and turned his back towards Chris Rock after just slapping him, and then walked down some fucking stairs back to his seat, and then yell some more from there. What the hell are you... There's no way. He goes up there and slaps anybody else who would do something, or we even think might do something. He's not turning his back on him and then taking a few steps down some stairs. Because any normal person up there who would do... I shouldn't say normal. Any of the people who would do something, as soon as he turns his back on you, that's it for him. He's done for. You just cracked me across the face and then left yourself entirely defenseless? You're out of your fucking mind if you don't think that I'm shoving Fresh Prince down some fucking stairs. You are out of your mind. Absolutely, I'm shoving that bitch down some stairs. Jumping down there and just starting to go to town. I'm hoping I fucking kill him at that point. I'm gonna try. Come up here and slap me on national television at the Oscars. You're out of your fucking mind. Big Willie style? Get the fuck out of here. God damn. But that's why he did it. And then he sits back down, like you say, he's yelling. His adrenaline's through the roof. His anxiety's built up. Because this is not a comfortable situation, like I said. His lips quivering when he's shouting. You could see he's... Oh, man. He wasn't liking that. But he had to do it. Yeah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Don't get me wrong. Plenty of shit we got to get into. You know what? See how my week goes. Maybe I make a shortened episode of all the stuff I wanted to get to this and release that later on this week. Maybe you get an extra episode. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Or maybe I just save it for next week. I don't know. Depends on how much shit happens. We'll see if it's a slow news day or not. Week. Either way, appreciate you sticking around, everybody. Fuck you, Will Smith. Fuck you, the Smiths. All of you. Not the band. No, you know what? Fuck the band, too. Fuck them all. Either way. Not Kevin Smith. I like him. I'm fucking out of here, everybody. This has been Murph. This has been Murph's Unpopular Opinion. Later.